What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets Radio. We broadcast live at Tuesday, 8 o'clock. You can follow me on Twitter, TRAUCH21. We want to thank everybody for watching these videos, leaving us feedback. We're just fans, man, so we're not experts, and you can argue with us and fight with us. We're just sharing opinions. This video is about the secondary, the cornerbacks and the safeties. Obviously, the safety position is pretty much set. You have, Jamal Adams is an all-pro guy who most likely get a new deal done, which makes a lot of sense. A rising star in the NFL. Extraordinary playmaker. I mean, there's a stat where he led all defensive backs in like sacks, pressures, and tackles for a loss. I mean, the guy does it all. Marcus Maye, phenomenal player. There's some guys discrediting him now, which I really don't understand why. I mean, he played very well last year. He flies around. A lot of times, it seems like Greg Williams hasn't dropped him back 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage, which makes no sense, but he's fine. They drafted Ashton Davis, which caught me completely off guard. I didn't really expect it or understand it. But the guy has got a lot of speed, excellent ball skills, good on special teams, a very versatile player, which if you go in diamond nickel package, he can flourish. And you can never have too much speed in the secondary. So if you do have Jamal Adams at the line of scrimmage, and then you have Maye and Davis back there, it makes a lot of sense. The cornerback position is very interesting as well, where you have Brian Poole, who we all like, in the slot, the veteran guy, one-year deal, unfortunately. But on the outside, you have Bless Austin, who showed some promise. If they stay healthy. The other side, you have Pierre Desir, you have Nate Hairston, you have Arthur Millette, Quincy Wilson. You have a lot of moving parts. And safeties backup. The backup safeties are like Matthias Farley and Bennett Jackson. There's a lot of moving parts here, and I think you like the talent base, and now it's a matter of Greg Williams getting them all together, coaching them up, and picking the best guys, and picking the defense that works for them. Like, you notice with some of these corners, there are a lot of press guys. Some guys, are good in press, but not good in zone. Like, you got to kind of figure out what's best for all these guys and maximize that and play in that role. There's been rumors about Logan Ryan as of this video. He could sign someone else for all I know. I haven't really been keeping track, but if you want to keep bringing in more talent, the more the merrier. Like, I'd add as much competition as humanly possible to the secondary, because as opposed to last year, this year they will get tested. If you have flaws and holes or you're not a good player, you'll get exposed. I mean, Bryce Hall is a phenomenal talent as a rookie. He'll get tested, but it's just, okay, you got to figure it out and say, we're going to be tested by much better offenses with much better coaching staffs. So let's figure out how we man these guys up and get to it. If you sign somebody else, sign somebody else. But I think if you look at this year as opposed to last year with Tremaine Johnson and Dow Roberts and whatever other nonsense that happened, I think it's a better group overall, better depth and better talent. Now they just got to show it on the field. So you got to be encouraged. It's just a lot of intriguing things. I don't, like I said, I don't understand some of the criticism. We got to temper expectations. I mean, it's not going to be, you got to keep in mind who we played last year as who we play this year. But I think overall the talent base is better. And if you look towards the future, which is probably the most important thing, is Joe Douglas's goal is to get your young nucleus together. If you have Adams, Maye, Davis, Bryce Hall, if Millette or Bless Austin pan out, you could have a young secondary that's growing together on the rise. So it could be a good thing. So we'll see. There's a long time between now and training camp, so maybe there could be some more moves made, which would be great. And I'll talk to you then.